from MacMan0978.com, and I'm here with a What's in My Dock video. I know it's been a long time, a couple months since I've done a What's in My Dock video. A lot has changed. My dock is now on the bottom. It is no longer using Mirage Dock. I've added a lot more applications. So yes, I decided it would be a great time to create a What's in My Dock video. So the first thing is Finder Launchpad. Launchpad is actually pretty cool. You can go around, you can scroll around, and look at all this. So it's pretty cool. It's a lot like the iPhone, scrolling around, and you can create groups and everything. Calculator. I have calculator here pretty much all the time. You can just do a simple equation plot like 6.3 equals 145.3. So, pretty cool app. I use this on a daily basis. Skype. I use this mainly to talk to clients, or Mr. TJJ Moto. Him and I talk to each other on Skype quite a bit. Microsoft Messenger. This came with Microsoft Office 2008 for Mac. Yes, I'm still running 2008. But yes, this is Microsoft Messenger. I use Microsoft Messenger for talking mainly to family, because most of my family doesn't use Skype. They use Hotmail not Hotmail. What is it? Windows Live Messenger. So next thing is Mission Control. You can see I just have Mission Control there because I think the icon looks cool. But I always use the key command F3 to do Mission Control. So yeah. Next thing is the Mac App Store. Some of this stuff is on my other window. But you can see here's the Mac App Store. You have a bunch of trending apps. There's Harry Potter, iLife, great free apps, iBooks Author, Angry Bird Space, and it loops around. I think the Mac App Store is very nice and cool. I don't use it that often. I only use it for like getting Twitter apps or games. But seriously, the majority of the stuff that I'll buy, software-wise, is something that you can get from the internet or the vendor's library. Like, you can't buy Premiere Pro in the App Store. No. Big companies like Adobe are not going to be using the App Store. So, yep. iCal, I don't really want to open it up because I have personal appointments that I don't want everyone to see. The next thing is FaceTime. I use this. My mom has an iPhone, along with a couple of my friends who are not YouTubers have iPhones. So I'll FaceTime with them. Wunderlist, pretty sure I can show you. You can see here's my Wunderlist account, or my Wunderlist. It's just a reminder thing, and I'll get emails when stuff is overdue. You can see I have 3 tasks overdue. What's in my dock? Clear. Yes, I'm doing that right now. Okay, so I'm not going to get the email with saying what's in my dock is overdue. Next app is Twitter. This is a Twitter app. I honestly don't use Twitter, this app for Twitter that often, so I usually just keep that in the dock to make it look all fancy. Next thing is Echo Phone. This is my Twitter client of choice. I just think the UI is very nice. It's actually been on my Mac for a long time. So, yep. Echo Phone is my Twitter client. You can see if you look at what those tweeted from, it'll probably say Echo Phone. Next thing is Apple Mail. I don't want to open it up for other reasons. Apple Mail, I just keep it there. But moving on, Sparrow is my mail client of choice. You can see here's my YouTube email account. You can see I have my starred stuff right here. That. There you go. And then you can just get back to your inbox. This is the free version, so it has ads. Here's my MacMan0978 at Yahoo. I only use this really for Flickr. So, yes. Microsoft Entourage. You can see here my mail apps right here. Don't really use this on my dock, but it's an email client from Microsoft. It's kind of like Outlook. Not as nice as Outlook though. I do like Outlook. It's my favorite one for Windows. Moving on. Safari was my default web browser, and then I moved over to Chrome just because Safari was starting to get kind of slow, and the UI just isn't fresh. It's been like the UI in Safari has been like this since version 1. So yeah, Safari is just kind of getting old. Firefox, this is mainly for coding. I really like Firebug, even though Chrome does have a Firebug equivalent now. But I think Firefox is still what I'll choose for coding anytime. And when I'm using Aptana Studio, I have a plugin for Firefox that'll let me run my code from Aptana Studio in Firefox, or debug it in Firefox. Google Chrome, my favorite web browser. I really like the web store. The Google Chrome web store is probably one of my favorite things about Chrome, because there are just so many apps in here. And the great thing about it is that they're all free, pretty much. I haven't seen a single paid app at Chrome. Yep, not a single paid app. Pretty sure. But yeah, so let's Google Chrome. Oh, and this theme that I'm using is called Brushed Aluminum. It's here, Brushed, yeah. So that's the theme I'm using. iTunes, it's over here, right here. iTunes is what I listen to all my music in, sing my iPhone, all that stuff. GarageBand, I was gonna mess around and say GarageBand, but I decided not to. Sometimes I record audio in GarageBand. But I just think it's kind of nice to have it in your dock. And it's got a really cool icon. Evernote, I don't want to open it because it's my personal account, and I have stuff that I wouldn't want people to see. Aptana Studio, I can open this. This is what I use to code HTML5 in. So I'll just give you a little demo of Aptana. Oh, and by the way, this is a free application. I would totally pay $50 for this application. It is well worth over $0. But it's nice that it's free. But you can see you have like, I don't really know how to use, here we are. You can open up your terminal, so I could do, this is exactly like if you typed in terminal up there, this would be the exact same thing. And then you can click in it.
MacMan0978 rocks.
So that's the terminal application. Now you can see if I'll give you a demo of coding. So check out the YouTube channel of MacMan0978. And then I could do leave it's for an A there. MacMan0978.com. I'm gonna make a fool of myself. I can just tell you that, because I don't know. I'm not that great at coding. And then if you want to, here's what I'm talking about. Yes. and being able to debug in Firefox. No, I don't need to open that. Firefox. Here we are. So you can see it's coded. So it's not that great, but I'm not a good coder. I've been trying to find a. No. I'm not very good at coding. I've been trying to find online classes, but yeah. Final Cut Pro. I actually use this to edit YouTube videos sometimes. Mainly for YouTube videos, I'll either edit in ScreenFlow or Final Cut. I just think Final Cut's easy to use and it's quick at rendering. I love Premiere so much, although it takes so long to render. So Final Cut is my YouTube video editor of choice besides ScreenFlow, mainly because of its rendering times. Motion, it's motion graphics software. So yeah, it's by Apple. It's the same as It's by the same company as Final Cut. If you don't know what Apple is, you probably shouldn't be watching this video. But Microsoft Word is what I do sometimes YouTube video scripts in, school projects in. So Microsoft Word, great application. I know I'm kind of rushing through this. It's because my voice is getting really dry, and I prefer not to drink. I prefer not to drink water on video. So, because I try to get through. So, I'm going to be talking quicker. iPhoto, I don't want to open because I have a lot of this stuff that I have in my dock have like family pictures or family stuff in it, and I don't want you guys to see that. So, iPhoto, it is actually amazingly powerful. I bought Lightroom. I haven't gotten a student serial key yet, so I'm gonna buy Lightroom soon. Or get a serial key for Lightroom. Premiere Pro CS 5.5. This is my editor, video editor, mainly for when I'm doing short films. Because I like the tight integration with After Effects. So Adobe After Effects CS 5.5 motion graphics software. It's like a very high-end motion on steroids, seriously. After Effects is super strong. Sorry, I thought I heard something downstairs. But next thing is Adobe Illustrator. This is what I use sometimes for designing stuff for my website. So, yep, that's Adobe Illustrator. Photoshop CS 5.1. I don't want to open all these programs. I'm sorry, I would. Except, they take so long to open. And I don't want to make this video too long. But you all probably know what Premiere, After Effects, Illustrator, Photoshop, and Audition are. So, here's Photoshop CS 5.1. They didn't update Photoshop or Illustrator to CS 5.5. They stayed CS 5. And then with these, they're CS 5.5. They just say CS 5.1. So, Adobe Audition. I think I can open this for you. It shouldn't take that long.
up.